How y'all doing today?
Good and you?
Yeah, pretty
It's
good,
greater
pretty good,
late if
pretty
you believe
good.
the best is yet to come.
Good. So, definitely, I am Regina. I am a radio host, podcaster, and everything you really think of. Definitely, I do a lot. And we have a special artist on here today, which he's going to introduce himself. Definitely, Mr. Stevie.
What up, Stevia Smoke? Appreciate to be on here. We're gonna talk about some hip hop. We're gonna talk about some other stuff, whatever y'all want to talk about.
Whatever you want to talk about, that's what we're going to talk about.
For
We
sure,
just
for sure. That's cool. That's cool with me too.
right, definitely is always some good vibes. And when you coming on here, we don't exploit nobody. Whatever you don't not want to talk about, we do not talk. So we
That's
just
cool. That's
don't.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so we just don't jump on conclusions about what we thinking and what people want to know. So it ain't everybody's business. What's your business? So
For sure, for
definitely
sure, for sure, for sure.
let everybody know who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Well, my name is Stevia Smoke. My name is like the sugar or the leaf stevia. Stevia, that's my actual birth name. Smoke is my stage name, so it's Stevia Smoke. I'm from Boston, and I am a rapper that can sing on Tuesdays in the first.
Hey, that sound real good to me. That sound like Pepsi. We was just talking about. Hey, with a fur coat on, he don't care if it's summer or not. We gonna have on that.
For sure, for sure.
So, so do you said you sing too as well as you rap?
Yeah, so I don't sing as much as I used to. When I first started doing music, I had a song concept that was hip hop, and my cousin was like, "Nobody is going to listen to a singer rap, but they will listen to a rapper that sings." And he named all the rappers that were singers too. But and all the singers that try to be rappers, ain't nobody fuck with them. So I stuck with the hip hop thing. That's like my little silent weapon sometimes.
Okay. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, and don't underestimate yourself or what you
Oh,
can do.
I love the part because I'm definitely hip hop. So I opened up for Diamond from Crime Mob like probably like 4 years ago, and I remember I was hesitant to do this song, and the song is like hip hop first verse, and then during the hook you can see that I sing because I'm singing the hook, and then I sing the second verse, and she pulled me out of like it was probably like 15 other groups on the roster that night, and she pulled me and let me sit in her section. Like, you got it, you got to get down on that ground like Jodeci. And I'm like, okay, okay, I try to add it into my act.
No,
But yeah,
definitely, that's true. 'Cause when you don't even look like your picture, but I can imagine now because I was
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of earlier, like, because like, wait a minute, this ain't the same person. When I was looking at your videos, I'm like, wait a minute, the picture is so totally different than your video.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely tell us a little bit about your music.
So my music is, I would say, like a conscious LGBT rapper. Like I talk about anything, you get what I mean? But not everybody gonna listen to everything. You get what I mean? We live in a twerk society. I wanna hear something while I'm drinking society. I wanna hear something while I'm riding society. So I try to incorporate a little bit of everything. But I like to rap, like I'm a storyteller. So I'm gonna tell stories when I rap.
So tell us about that. Can we talk about the LBG
For
community?
sure, for sure. It ain't no thing.
Okay, well, definitely give us a little hint of what's going on in your world and that world. Well, your world, period, in that world.
In my world, I'm like, I'm married to my dreams. Like people look at me like this sexy dude and be thirst trapping people because of my pictures, and I'm good at that. I'm good at thirst trapping. I'm good at it. But that really ain't me in a nutshell. You get what I mean? In a nutshell, I'm a praying man. I pray every night. I'm God fearing man. I think I'm a wholesome person. Like you get what I mean? And so I kind of stay to myself. I have some gay friends. I do date, but the gay scene is all over the place right now. You got drugs, you got, diseases, you got a bunch of stuff happening within the community that people like kind of elephant in the room. Don't nobody want to speak about it. And it trickles down to generation and generation because it be some old queen showing some young queen how to get high or how to be promiscuous or how to do this or how to do that. And I'm kind of like, I'm a leader. If I be around younger people than me, I'm gonna tell them, nah, don't do that shit. Oh, don't do that or don't do this. Like, I feel like an old man sometimes because that'd be my vibe. Like, but for the most part, they my peoples, I'm they peoples, and that's that. I was married once. My husband passed away, so I guess that's the reason I'm kind of just in a shell. I'm fucking on my dreams.
Love it. I'm
I
loving it
know.
because uh, no more P Diddy's. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Stuff back in the back, ain't saying
He did. He
what
go crazy.
yeah,
you going. No, seriously, because you get celebrities out here that is LBG and they don't want to talk about it because they feel like somebody gonna be some type of way towards them, and it's
yeah,
not even that, you know what I mean? Because
for
we
sure.
all, you know what I mean? I grew up in it, so I'm
Hmm.
definitely like for it. You know what I mean? My
Hmm.
mom and them, my mom and my dad, like my dad didn't even have a problem with it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So it was just like we love everybody. We can't exclude anybody from the love. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So just coming out and you letting people know who you are, it makes it even more amazing because we can't even discriminate because we already know who you are and what you like and what you do. You know what I
Yeah, the
mean?
thing is, like, I don't get down. I don't. My mom's bisexual. My family was very loving on me. It could have been a little bit better, but I'm super confident. Like I'm confident. I ain't bothering you. Don't bother me. Don't worry who I'm fucking. Like a lot of the times, go lay down. Um, I be out and girls will flirt with me, and I'm like, I'm gay, or like my sister-in-law will be like, oh, that's Todd's husband. He ain't just no regular light skinned nigga in the crowd. I just be like, my bad.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's something so true though because if I wouldn't have known no better, I wouldn't even think that you was that way because the way you look. You know what I mean? No, seriously, I'm just saying, like, I would judge you off your look. I wouldn't even think that you had some kind of taste. You know what I mean? In that community. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Definitely, it's amazing how you can come and just be you and be the best artist that you can be just because you do
Looks
what
can
you
be deceiving, can't they?
it's that like a motherfucker, you know. But the thing is, I feel like
Because people can't even tell that I'm part of the community.
when I was coming up, like the queens were catty. You get what I mean? They might jump you, put some bleach in your face, mace you, and I usually was by myself, so I just know to keep my hands in my pockets, keep a mean mug on me, and that shit just stuck. That just stuck. Like, and so now they're like, you ain't. I've had people say you ain't gay, you just doing that for clout, nigga. I was married to a man. What are you talking about? Like,
I'm loving it right now because it's amazing. I mean, we need more of you. We need
no,
more.
but the thing is, that's my best friend and me. We discuss it. I'm not bashing my community, but I feel like with
We could
all
do
the
better.
with all the rights and stuff that we have, that we didn't have 50 years ago or 30 years ago, you don't you it has to be boundaries if there's anything. I'm not saying you can't dress or be whoever the fuck you want to be. You get what I mean? But I feel like there needs to be boundaries. Like you can't go into Walmart with pink hair and a beard. You just can't. And there's kids in here on a Sunday where people are shopping. And it's to me it's like the equivalent of a mother going in there with whole clothes on that's like way up her coochie in front of a bunch of other little girls. It's not appropriate. You get what I mean? And nobody says nothing. It's just like, let us be free, let us do our thing. Back in the day when I was coming up, you went to the club in that shit. You got in a cab home in that shit. If you was bold enough, you went on a bus to the club in that shit, but you didn't walk around in the daytime in that shit. That's just my opinion.
Respectful for other people eyes, but it's a lot of trans that's getting different kind of surgery
No,
now.
I feel like the trans women are allowed that. You get what I mean? And it's not really the trans, because I feel like people will feel whatever way they want to feel inside. You get what I mean? And if I can't say anything about the girl transitioning, just make sure that's what you want, because you might grow up and look like your daddy instead of your mama, and you need to know what genes. Like if you know I look more like my daddy than my mama, then you probably is going to have a hard transition. Just being respectful. You get what I mean? And you might not be the prettiest girl on the block when you're done transitioning either. You get what I
Right.
mean? And so, and then for instance, I've had people recently. This is just completely off topic, but on topic. Trans girl that I kind of mentored growing up, and I moved back to my hometown, and she was staying on and off with me, and her boyfriend had left her for a real female. They were together for about 10 years. And somehow, some way, she was hanging out with real females, real cisgendered women that had children, maybe living a kind of wild life and needed a babysitter. And she being cool, trans girl, don't got no kids. Can you babysit while I go out to the club? Or can you babysit while I go chill with my friend? Blah, 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 blah. And so she was calling with people's kids on the FaceTime, like, look, I'm just babysitting my son. He's damn near mine. I'm watching him. Long story short, she did that to two different women, and then she came to stay with me, and out of nowhere, broke all my windows in my apartment, 8 windows to be exact. I live on the third floor, elderly lady under me, and then she walked out and she stabbed 4 people in a DoubleTree hotel right around the corner from my house, and stabbed the lady in front of her kids. And to me, it was jealousy because your man left you for a real man, a real woman. You get what I mean? And so for me, I don't have hatred towards the trans girls. I don't have nothing. I have love, but I feel like if that's what you want to do, make sure that's what you want to do, and don't be doing it for no man. You get what I
I
mean?
agree.
You cannot transition so some man can like you and want to be with you. That's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Mhm. And that's true too. And I feel like just for us doing this today is gonna be much more popular for other people to come out and show themselves and be themselves too as well.
I hope
Like
so, and I hope that the young gay men that see me, I'm not super hardcore. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not super feminine either. It's okay to be a man. It's okay to want to look like a man, to feel like a man, to have strength like a man. When I go to my family reunions, I'm fucking loved. Don't nobody throw shade. Ain't nobody like, oh, come say hi, come meet my friends, or blah, blah, blah. My cousins, my aunties. Everybody shows me love. You get what I mean? Because how could I say? I'm blendable. I can go to, like, I'm about to go to Jamaica right now to Vibes Cartel concert. My husband was Jamaican. He passed from cancer in 2015. So I'm about to go with his family. I'm still very close to my husband's family. So I'm going to see Vibes Cartel New Year's Eve. And I'm blendable. I'm going to be in Kingston, Jamaica with a whole bunch of yards that don't like gay people, but I'm going to be blended. You get what I mean? Because I'm respectful and I can blend. And I ain't no soft ass nigga where you could size me up. You get what I mean?
Right.
I ain't fucking with you. Don't fuck with me. That's the vibe I give, whether it's straight or gay. I ain't
right,
intimidated by either.
right. That part. You don't look like you are. And that's for sure. I'm just happy to have you on here so
I'm
we
glad
can,
to be on here.
get this cross because you can still be yourself, be who you are, and still have that love and get that love too and respect as you should.
Mhm.
And just by coming out like that and just being and then you're an artist too as well. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
always some hidden stuff that's going
yeah.
on in that industry too as well. So
I'm
you can be the face front of the artists that's out there, the males and the females. Like you could still
Yeah, like
be you.
I could. There's so much shit that I know personally because I'm like, I love hip hop. I've been like, as a kid, I was super nosy and like, actually being in hip hop. Like, I'm cool with Foxy Brown. Like, I speak with her a lot often through like Instagram, and I'm cool with Lady Luck. I'm cool with Babs from Making a Band. So when I was growing up, I didn't know these people. These people didn't even know me. I've opened for Trina. I've opened for Suki. Nobody knew who the fuck I was. You get what I mean? And I'm still that same guy though. In my head and my heart, it's just like, okay, I'm not there yet, and I'm gonna push. But it seems like when I run into other LGBT industry people, it's a druggy set. When I say druggy, they cokey, they sniffing coke, they angry, they're not sociable. You get what I mean? And it's like, oh fuck you, this is my brand. And I realized when my era of hip hop was like, New York, where it's like Nas was out, Method Man was out, Biggie was out, Mobb Deep was out, and everybody would do features for each other. Everybody was getting money. Same thing when the South had it. Little John this, the East Side Boys this, Usher this, like, people blend. And I feel like that if one thing, like the gay people that's out right now, one, I've been rapping longer than half of these other gay rappers been alive, just being honest. Like being 100, 1,000, like so I feel like it's not my vibe yet. You get what I mean? I'm part of the niggas. I'm not part of the lash wearing that vibe girls. Like I ain't knocking those girls because some of them bitches could actually really rap, rap, rap. You get what I mean? And so for me, I'm in my own lane. Like I'm like Eve was when she came out. Like I'm just in my own lane. You get what I mean? But I'm
I love
definitely one of the LGBT.
I love it. I love it. I definitely do love it, and it's heart free for me. Like definitely because it's we need this. We really do, and we need more to come forward and just be themselves and just don't even worry about what the world's saying because they gonna always say something. Because
Mm.
if you be yourself, that's why they turn to drugs and all that other stuff too, because it's not being
It'd be
accepted.
unhappy moments with themselves.
Yeah.
And it'd be so
And
much stuff. It's just a matter of I feel like we pass bad habits down within the community
Yeah.
and nobody says nothing about it, you know.
Nope.
And the younger kids, they look up to us, they idolize us, they idolize what we wear, how we talk, what we walk like, what clubs we like to do, if what whether I do a regular club or sex club. They see that. They like, oh, they all going to the sex club. I want to go to the sex club. Nobody's thinking consequence or tomorrow or anything, you know? And I just feel like I'm just not that nigga. And do not get me wrong. I am still a man. I have my whole moments. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But God is good and that's just not my space. You get what I mean? I like my energy. I appreciate my everything. I love myself. If you don't love yourself, you'll lay up with anybody. You'll go hang out with anybody.
and that is true.
My fault. Somebody was calling. So it's
So,
all love, 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 love. You gotta love on yourself.
so would you go both ways, or you just gonna go one way? Because it's
Okay,
women
this is
out
fun.
there still fuck around with you, even though you still,
Okay,
you
I'm
still.
gonna tell you a funny story. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So, okay, when I was in my 20s, um, I dated a trans girl for 10 years. She was my homegirl. She used to do like the little drag shows at the club. Super savvy, super hustler. and I dated her for 10 years. And at the time, I still like guys too. You get what I mean? But she was trans. You get what I mean? This was all new. I never did no shit like this ever. Like, you get what I mean? And we dated for 10 years. And then after a while, I just was like, I want to date guys again. I don't want to hurt you. I think we should be friends. We broke up. I started dating guys again. Never really dated a girl in my entire life. Never had sex with a girl my entire life. My husband passed, I say 2015, and then I just been free floating. And when I was 39, I was going to the new beach a lot in Florida, and I met this guy. This guy, he was bisexual. Either way, he had introduced me to this girl, and she knew that I like. She was like, "But you're handsome." I'm like, but in my head, she doesn't know that I'm a virgin. That I've never had sex with a girl, like ever. You
Right.
get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so we end up having sex. I dated her for about 3 months, and it was different.
Different.
It was different. It was different. And so now I can say I didn't know they had a name for what I am. So I guess I'm pansexual, but I'm more of the gay pansexual. You get what I mean? Because of my
You're attracted to
experiences.
the heart and soul of a person.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. So like, but my experiences have led me to I've been in more relationship with guys than women. I've only had one girlfriend my entire life as an adult, like one for 3 months. But she's cool. We still cool and all that. And she knew about me and everything. She was like, "You top, bottom, and verse." I was like, "What? Who the fuck do you know?" Yeah, it was crazy.
It just need to be more people. It just needs to be more men like you that's in the that don't feel like they in that community need to come forward and just be themselves and just go at it. Like it's
No,
okay.
but don't go at it because you're gonna be biting off more than you can motherfucking chew. Don't go at it because these queens that have you drugged up and fall the fuck out and falling apart too. Stay in your lane. Stay in your. I had this guy chill with me once before in Atlanta, and this guy was like, I was like, why you? I'm super like I be figuring shit out. I'm like, yo, why you always you got a girl or a kid or a wife? Like, why you be like? I was like, you can tell me because I don't really even be sexual. I just get naked with people. So I'm like, you can tell me. He felt comfortable to tell me. Yeah, I got a kid. I got a son. We just moved here from Alabama. Blah blah blah. And for me, I had to scare him because I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. Like, okay, this is what you up against. This city has the highest HIV rates in the motherfucking country. A fag will steal your social security card, your motherfucking bank cards out your motherfucking wallet, and be you in the next 3 weeks. Not to mention, I have people I know that have blackmailed people. Clear your account out, or I'm gonna call your wife and tell her you fucking with dudes. So
Right.
now you're in a position. So I was like, I'm just being cool. You should just it's for I told old boy, I said it's better you just sneak off and watch gay porn versus somebody calling your wife and saying, yeah, I was fucking on your husband. Man, get out of here with that shit.
Or that's the truth though.
You
No,
better go
see,
find you some gay porn and go find you a porn nigga because you about to fuck up the church's money.
yes, and not even that. People are dying these days too, as
Yeah.
well.
People don't be taking care of themselves. How you
Yeah,
gonna fuck somebody without a condom and they be too scared to go get your little health checkups? Fuck out of
yeah,
here.
yeah, and that's so true. And I feel like especially and if you married to a woman, and they do find out, like, cause this it's a couple
But
situations.
I got that's only one story. I'm gonna tell you one last story. Guy had I was chilling with. Every time I call him, he wouldn't pick up, but he called me right back every time, and that shit just made me curious. Kept saying he got to take care of his son. He got to take care of his son. Da 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 da. I don't care. Like you got, I know plenty of niggas with kids. That's another thing that be weirding me out. Now that's when I was a little bit younger. Now I'm like, bro, I ain't nobody's stepdaddy, and I damn sure ain't played the gay stepdaddy, bro. You better go take care of them kids. I like red bottoms. I'm not about to take out no kids' mouth.
Hey, that's the truth. Say
I
your
don't go take care of
say
them kids. You did it, nigga, so you go spin it. But the guy, I had stopped talking to him because I just was like, this is weird. And then I started talking to somebody else, and I was going to get food in my neighborhood, and I see all these kids coming out the little chicken spot, like all ages. I mean, like 6, 7, some like 11, 12, some of them even teenagers. And the motherfucker with his back blown the fuck in, like, baby, if you don't check this nigga's asshole, this nigga's asshole is loose. It's falling out his ass, like, and
like
he got 8 kids by you. He's going home to you. He taking trips into the mountains with these motherfuckers. And you talking like real shit, like on some Brokeback Mountain shit. If your boyfriend say they going out to the mountains with their friends, check the nigga shit. 8 kids. This fucking t-shirt said world's best husband. Back of it said world's best dad. Fucking 8 kids. You ain't got no fucking sons. You got a tribe, nigga.
A whole football team.
Fuck are
oh
you talking about? On the
wow.
gay apps, and you don't even know what the gay app look like.
Oh wow. Yeah, you just don't know who knows you when you get on there. Definitely, that's why
Nah,
it's a
but
lot.
it's not like. But the thing is, you could really tell who fuck around. You really can. It be always something. One thing. It could be one small thing that you thinking, is this nigga gay? He probably is, sis. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I ain't trying. That's
No,
why I ain't say nobody's name. I ain't trying to spook nobody and ruin nobody's family. But it is. That's what they. That's how they be moving.
I got
Especially
people.
niggas like me. I get the cream of the crop. All of them niggas, like either the niggas. My prime nigga is somebody that used to fuck with girls. Now that I've been back to Atlanta, all these niggas still fucking with girls. This nigga's like, I got 6 kids. This nigga from Miami in Chicago at Gay Pride in July with his fucking shirt off in the middle of the club, looking for some Jerry B's, chilling.
Jerry bees go crazy.
The
I
nigga in
will.
the motherfucking club, enjoying his time of his life, far away from the city he got to pay bills in, turning up with the gay boys.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Like you just don't know who know who and what's going on in other people's lives, and just by being a woman, and just like I was saying, when I seen your picture, I was like, "Die, he looks sexy as hell." I said, "Is he a stripper?"
I'm not a stripper. Tierra
No.
me said the
A
same
stripper
thing.
go crazy.
Tierra said, "You a stripper?" I was like, "No, I'm not a stripper. I'm a
I mean,
rapper."
okay, you could be a rapper, but you could be a stripper too.
No, I don't want to be a stripper. It's too much. There's too much dangling down here to be stripping. I don't need that money. I'm
Okay,
good. God got me. I've been making my money just fine. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm comfortable. Like that shit is like I'm not saying it's beneath me, but I don't like being naked in front of people.
right. That's that's right. Nothing wrong with that. I
Some
practice.
people be pressed like, look at my body. I might show you my chest, that my little stomach, but I don't want to be naked. Not no room full of people.
That's about it.
Yeah. So,
If I'm naked, I'm getting in the shower. Well, it's going down.
oh, hey, make a video.
I'm serious.
Make a video, honey. Do you model?
No, no, I don't model. No, 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 no.
You never
No
think about
modeling.
model?
No.
I would suggest you should.
I think when the time is right, when my brand is elevated a little bit more, I'm gonna get endorsements and I'm gonna be fucking good at it. I hope I get like some Versace underwear campaign or something, just speaking that into existence.
All right. So you tap back in with me when that happens, cause
For
I'm
sure,
damn
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, I'm be watching all of it, even though I know you don't do women, but I don't even care. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna make you lust for it anyway. My job is to find consumers to support my brand, so I'm gonna make you
Right.
lust for it. Like like that's what I'm gonna do. You
I
know.
mean, I already had fire in my eyes, so I'm just saying, like, it's women out there, like I said, I ain't got no problem because I grew up in a gay community
Mm,
anyway. You know what I mean? And they live with us. So and definitely I have family that's like that too. So
I had this
definitely
lady.
And you know you can't get rid of me.
Nah, we ain't going nowhere. I'm just trying
nah,
to figure out where my space is. Like I've been so single right now that I'm just like, and when I go to the clubs, like I'm into more of a manly man like me. You get what I mean? I can't. So when I go to the club and I see it's just a shit show or a circus to me, and everybody's having the time of their life. And to me, it doesn't matter what you got on, or it does matter what you got on, because I like beautiful people. I don't care if you're feminine or masculine as far as people. But dating wise, I want somebody masculine. You get what I mean? So it be a shit show. I like if you're feminine, I like the room to be like, oh, you got that fashion on, you got that shit on. You get what I mean? I don't want you looking like you just shopped out of rainbows and you picked up every little $5 outfit they got and made an outfit out of it, and you standing next to me. Well, I look like money and I feel like money, and you sitting here fucking my vibe up. Because one, you're not even a trans. Back in the
right.
day, it was drag and trans. Drag queens, they was allowed to dress in drag and they sneak in the club as a boy and come out as a girl.
Yeah.
It just confuses me. So when I go out, I'm not turned on. I'm literally just going out to drink and hear some loud music and go home.
It definitely confused me. It really did. And I was kind of shocked when I really found out about, you know, how drags do, like dressing up as a woman. Then when you out in public, it's like, wait a minute, you look like that person, but I don't want to offend you and say, it was that you? Like, I'm confused. Like, no, for real. As a child, you do get confused about, which is which. Like,
Yeah.
it was very confused until, I came across a drag, which was my uncle. But he got his privates and stuff off. He's a woman now. Like,
Shit.
yeah. So definitely, I can imagine now what things are now. So definitely, I'm just loving it, and I just want more men to be like you, to come out and don't be hidden, and still be loved too at the same time, because there's so much going on out here in this world. You know what I mean? Because people are being hidden,
Yeah.
and they're not truthful to
People always
themselves.
want the finger to point at somebody though too. So
But I
people
want to
always
get to
want
you
that.
as well because I'm a shocker right
You
there.
you said you want to what?
I said I'm ready to get to that music, honey. Let's
Okay.
get let's
Um. Let's.
first hit.
Can you play Indigo Chanel number 5? It should be Indigo Chanel. It should come up. Just put Indigo Chanel. It'll come up.
I want to give a shout out to my girl Wendy and my boy Prince. He's an artist too.
What's going on? What's going on?
Thank y'all for tapping.
Can y'all hear that?
Can you pause it real quick? You can bring it a little bit closer. Can you pause it real quick? So, I'm gonna talk about this song, and I'm gonna try to be as truthful and as honest as possible because this song means a lot to me. So, I wrote this song in like 2020 during COVID. Um, the trans girl that I said I dated her in my 20s, right? And while a lot of my friends were getting turned out on drugs or catching HIV, whatever. While a lot of shit was happening, as much as I wanted to date guys at the time, I was up under her. She was making sure I was good, and that's it. I was a high school dropout back then. You get what I mean? And I stayed with her. I had my own place, but I stayed with her. She cooked me food. She made sure I was good. My Stevia Smoke brand started with her. You get what I mean? Paying for studio time for me and teaching me how to hustle, teaching me how to grind, teaching me how to go get it. You get what I mean? And when I was with her, you know, I was a piece of shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't sure if I wanted to like have kids and adopt kids with her because I'm like, this is just my life. I thought I was gonna be gay. She got titties, like you get what I mean. But I had love for her, but not the same hardcore in love how she was with me. You get what I mean? But without a doubt, I love her with everything in me. She ended up dying from COVID. My brother died like 2 weeks later of COVID. She died like February 20 something or beginning of February. And my brother's funeral was February 27th. So they both died like back to back. And so every time I hear it, of course, I think of her. I think of, but I also brings me back to the time of my brother too. But it's a dope song.
Donuts to them, definitely. And they down here looking up on you too as
For
well.
sure, for
So you
sure, for sure, for sure.
straight road like you supposed to be.
I represent it.
And your husband at that. So you got some angels.
You can
They
play it
ain't never
whenever you're ready.
left.
Say it again.
I said they ain't never left.
Never,
Never.
never, never. They just in the spirit part of this world. You can play it whenever you're ready.
I got you. Let's get it. Let's go. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. Chanel #5, and he was that bitch. Yeah. What I be without you? I'm sorry for the times that I fucking stressed you, cause you were special. Anytime that I fell off, you was coming to my rescue. I'm sorry that I left you, ride it out, bitch. 400 on the K, real mafia shit. I loved a lot of niggas, only loved one bitch. Chanel #5, and he was that bitch. You taught me how to get it, how to flip that shit. I know I broke your heart, you never loved like this. I did a lot of wrong, stay writing my shit. Swear I was breaking down when I was writing this shit. And I know you love me in spite of this shit. But this is my goodbye, this is my last kiss. Couldn't reach up in the heavens, give you one last kiss. Got me dreaming on this life and the things you miss. Got me wishing on the stars for just one last wish. Yeah. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. Chanel #5, and he was that bitch. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. Chanel #5, and he was that bitch. What I be without you? I'm sorry for the times that I scream fuck you. Right now, protect you my life, that's what real thugs do. Trans woman in this world and you needed love too. But I was out here getting states and you needed me too. But ain't enough sorries in the world for the shit I put you through. Phone call on block and I can't get through. And all these groupies show me love and they dick ride too. And if nobody ever loved me, I just know it was you. It took just for me to see how much I really love you. And I know you love me. Despite this shit, but this is my goodbye, this is my last kiss. Couldn't reach up in the heavens, give you one last kiss. Got me dreaming on this life and the things we miss. Got me wishing on the stars for just one last wish. Got me wishing on the stars for just one last wish. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. Chanel #5, and you was that bitch. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. You gon' miss her when she gone, you gon' miss that shit. Chanel #5, and you was that bitch. I was a young boy and she was my friend that turned out to be my only girlfriend. 10 years of my life, I dated a trans woman, and everything we experienced would forever play a part in the man y'all see today. Though I've been married, I dated since her. I never stopped loving her for the experience. Back then, I didn't know how to love her. I was young and stupid. A few days ago, she was called home to be with the Lord. I'm telling y'all, treat these trans women with all the love y'all have when you're dating them. They are the gems to the LGBT community. And without the energy they have in their hearts, we would have no rainbow. I love you, India. Rest in peace.
I like that was
Thank you, thank
great.
you, thank you.
It was, and I can feel the pain. That I can feel the
Yeah,
pain.
I was writing that while that was like days before a
Y'all
funeral. I
heard it
wrote
here
that.
first from my boy Stevie Smoke.
Thank you,
Definitely,
thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love
And
it.
then
It's amazing how I'm just overwhelmed right now. I really am. Just
thank you,
can't
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
in a good
I'm
way.
most
Not
definitely feeling it.
and definitely,
So
I feel like I
He
need
around
caught
more.
that,
me with the beat as
uh,
soon as it came on.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
around around this same time, um, in February of that year, this was season two auditions for P Valley, and Nico, who plays Uncle Clifford, we follow each other on Instagram, and he hit me like, "Yo, you should audition for season two." And I'm like, "I'm a boy. I'm not a stripper." I'm like, "How am I gonna audition?" And
no,
he sent me a voice note on Instagram, and he was like, "You're a rapper that comes from the community. I want you to pretend like you're opening for Uncle Murda, record it, send it in as a video. My brother died, and that she died weeks before the audition was supposed to be back. I still shot the video. I still did the song concept, and that was it. So the next song you should play is P Valley Effect.
okay, I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
need
pop
you
up.
to
Are you
get
most
back.
definitely
Oh
we
yeah, you got.
connected.
You said what?
I love P Valley. You got to get back on that. You really
No,
do.
I've never was on it. Uncle Clifford wanted me to audition for season two. So because my brother, the day my brother died and all of that, it was in February, and I had like weeks to send back my audition slate, and I didn't make it on time. But it's all good. It wasn't meant. I still have a
Yeah,
very good, connection. I still speak here and there. I don't be harassing folks I'm cool with online, but I still speak here and there.
that's good. But I still need you to get on season three. I know it's covered out. I know there's a lot of people is like watching, trying to figure out if it's gonna be a season three. Definitely, because that was an amazing show, episode.
I think they've branched off into something called Down in the Valley or something like that.
Okay. Down in the valley.
Down in the valley where the girls
Yeah,
get naked.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yes, everybody getting
You
naked.
gonna shake it. 1, 2 step.
A lot of interesting things that was going on.
You talking
Definitely.
about P Valley effect with Donna Walker?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Hey, my queen.
Stevie Smoke, Donna Walker, swear I'm nice. If Uncle Clifford said to get him, I'ma motherfucking get him. These queens run down, I'ma motherfucking hit him. Ice cream, banana fucker split him. I am Stevie Smoke, the one that did it. Rest in peace, the young man, how the world keeps spinning. It's a very long dick, ain't no girl could get it. Call me the gay post, ain't no bitch that did it. I am king of the queens, ain't no bitch that spit it. I'm on the corner with the trade and some Banshee bitches. I don't fuck with bougie hoes, only Banshee bitches. I be out in P Valley with some real bad bitches. 100 grand on your man, call a real gold digger. Pussy popping on her hands, paying real gold diggers. I be out in P Valley, real gold diggers. Pussy popping on her hands, paying real gold diggers. 100 grand on your man, call a real gold diggers. This is for my Banshee boys. 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 I'm on the corner with the trade, some Banshee boys. I don't fuck with bougie hoes, only Banshee boys. This is for my Banshee boys. For my Benji boys. It's these smoke, stay together, then you know what's fucking on. Microwave rap bitches, yeah, I call them popcorn. I'm on another put it on your fucking life. Don't know what to do it better. Couldn't run for my feathers. Pussy laced the leather. Put your face all in it. Give my pussy some pleasure. Pussy popping on the handstand. He found his treasure. Who's that you want me? Let me make sure your pleasure. On the corner with the trade, I'm a Benji bitch. Breaking back, Louis back couldn't take me, bitch. You a wig with no lace, you a basic bitch. Yeah, a wig with no lace, you a basic bitch. Y'all be skipping to the back, watch me chase this shit. So lit, download it to your favorites list. Fox Brown Rap City in the basement, bitch. A Fox Brown Rap City in the basement, bitch. This is for my Benji bitches. 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 I'm on the corner with the trade and some Benji bitches. I don't fuck with bougie hoes, only Benji bitches. This is for my Benji bitches. This is for my Benji bitches. For my Benji boys. This is for my Benji boys. This is for my Benji boys. For my Benji boys. I'm on the corner with the trade, some Benji boys. I don't fuck with bougie hoes, only Benji boys. This is for my Benji boys. This is for my Benji boys.
I could see that being on P Valley.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate
Definitely can. I can see them dancing to that for sure on the stage. You know how many booties gonna be popping?
it.
They gonna be everywhere. They gonna be doing flips and all kind of stuff. Art wheels ain't no telling. With that song, you can just hit the beat, just make
This
it
is for
go
my
like,
Benji boy.
yeah,
Benji, if y'all know, Benji is like gay slang for somebody that's gay and really, really ghetto.
I'm learning something today because I don't know nothing
So
about
if
it.
you hear a gay boy say that is Benji, meaning that is really ghetto fab and it's really hood, like, but on a gay level.
Right.
Some
Okay.
people say ratchet, some people say ghetto. We say Benji.
So it's just different words that we use.
Yeah, different slang. He just taught me something new.
I put
This
the
is for
more
my
in,
Benji boy.
they put
my
the more.
straight cousin, my straight cousin was like, "Yo, cuz, what does Benji mean?" I didn't tell his ass.
Well, we gotta know because if not, then we gonna be looking at them and
So
be like,
that's
yep,
why in the hook I say, "This is for my Benji. I don't fuck with
yeah,
bougie hoes, only Benji."
I want to know about it
Yeah,
because
Benji is the
you
hood.
know what they're saying you don't even know if they
I don't
talking
want to
about
be with the bougie bitches. I want to be with the Benji bitches.
right.
Smoking
Hey,
weed and drinking Coronas. Slapping five.
and Nina Colada, huh?
Nah, drinking that Casa Frico.
Oh,
Forget the Coronas. I graduated.
You say
oh,
you graduated.
I graduated.
I'm still down in the gutter, so I'm getting there.
Down
All
in
right,
the
this
gut
last
is
song we can
crazy.
play is No Comment. No Comment is like for me, like I just had a post today, like I don't fit in with a lot of the other gay artists. You get what I mean? There's like a few that I support and I show love to. Um, but I ain't no kiss ass. And we live in a kiss ass generation where somebody wants you to stroke their ego just to be cool with them,
Hmm.
just to
Right.
interview them, or just to have them in your presence. And nobody is really that fab.
Yeah,
Nobody but Beyonce.
yeah. I don't
And she
even want
worked
you.
and she worked for it.
Can't, I don't like it. I don't like it, and for you to just come in somebody's space just to get that fame or whatever you trying to get, I'm
I don't
just
want to
over.
clout chase. I don't want to
Mm,
clout chase. I don't want to, but I think that folks are intimidated by me. I've been in the presence of other gay rappers at big industry events, and they're shady. Like bitches rolling their eyes. I know I'm handsome. Bitch, there's not a bitch alive in this corner where we at that can fuck with me, except for maybe two of y'all. You get what I mean? So I'm super humble, But this song was at a place where I just was like, I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. I don't care. But I don't got no comment about who the fuck y'all are or anything like that. I'm just fucking. I'm in a place where
You. It
I'm
is what it
you.
is.
Bitch. You can't get rid of me. You can't
Either
get
you
rid
gonna
of me.
take it or leave it.
Exactly.
Pick your side. Either you rocking or you rolling.
And I got
And
a
we
new
don't give a
music
damn
video
who
today.
don't.
Nope, not at all. Because people
So
will hate you off of social media and they never even met you in real life. They don't know what your values is, what your morals is. They don't know nothing about you know what I put out there for the public to see. You actually don't know me as a person. You don't know the man taking care of his
Mm-hmm.
mother that had cancer. You don't know the man that was taking care of my 3-year-old nephew as a foster parent. You don't know the man that will wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to drop kids off to school that did not come up out of my body. That's me. You don't know that man. You don't know that man that's going to drop money when I see homeless people, when I have money. I don't gotta speak on it. I don't gotta point it out. It's not. That's not what godly people do. You don't gotta speak on your fucking good deeds. You just. That's me. But you're not gonna judge me off of what you see on social media. When you think I'm sexy, you think I'm this. I'm a sex symbol. I know that. But you should really get into my motherfucking mind. And then post. I post
Mm-hmm.
every day about God. Every day I put something in my story about God. Every day I'm praying on my knees to God. I have no shame to say that the Lord Jesus is my Savior and God is my Savior. I am nothing without God. You see success? This is the success that I didn't clout chase for. I ain't kiss nobody ass for. Only thing I did was pray and be humble and stay in my lane to God. That's it.
that's it. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You ain't even gotta be extra. You know
Nope,
what I mean?
I
Only
don't.
Being extra is crazy.
no, they is. It's people out there like just want to be extra just to get people in their inner that really don't even you don't even know them from nowhere. You probably even look them up. You just know because what you see. You know what I mean? Especially on the internet, it's a lot of people that's like that, and
Assume
that's
it. Assume it.
that's so. And
When you
I
could
get
just bluntly come out and ask.
yeah. And just like I can go anywhere, you don't know who I am. You don't. You don't know what I unless I let you know what I do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You probably see my face somewhere. Yeah, you gonna see my face, but you don't know me though.
You
You know
don't
what I
know
mean?
what I'm about. You don't know nothing, and therefore you should be respectful to people. You should like I've had people in clubs I was performing at, and then my video guy's like, "Oh, that guy said you're an asshole." But the guy when he walked by me, he bumped me super hard. But because I'm not no fighting crazy, like you really got to push my buttons to make me like flip. He bumped me as he was walking by. I'm like, damn, he need to watch where he going. But it wasn't nothing for me to punch him or nothing like that. But had I known he was being smart over there to my camera guy, I probably would have like me mugged like, "What's up? Like, what you want to do?" You get what I mean? But it's I have no beef for nobody. I don't even know niggas. I beat it myself. So for somebody to be like, "Oh, he's an asshole," like you don't even know me. I beat
Well,
myself, swear on everything.
I'm for sure gladly to meet you.
For sure, for
Definitely
sure.
the most best endeavors ever, and I know you already got it. You already gonna prosper
Appreciate
from
it.
it. Keep on believing in yourself. Keep on repenting to God, definitely, because we all need to, and we so afraid that if we repent, something's gonna happen. No, if you repent,
You
better.
acknowledging I'm wrong and you're right, Lord. And even if you got to keep messing up till you get it right, that don't mean that you just
Mm-hmm.
scared to have a relationship with God. And this is the truth. I'm gonna get off here when I say this. I don't know if y'all gonna play that last song, but I'm gonna get off here when I say this. So
You know,
I went through some stuff where I had to find God, right?
hmm
And when I found God, when I tell you God protected me, I was a man hearing voices going crazy. So to the point where I'm looking at other people that are walking by in the streets that's crazy now, like maybe you got spirits on you. Maybe you got some stuff like you don't know. You get what I mean? And for me to be sound mind, sound body right now, and knowing that God made me pick that Bible up and learn that whole thing and show me,
Mm-hmm.
look, let me not taking my clothes off to be nasty, but this tattoo right here is Psalms 19. Um, And so I was going through some shit, and God showed me, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for that rod and thy staff that comfort me. And it's one thing to have yourself read it, but to know that the Holy Spirit is guiding you and putting you right here at this book at this
Mm-hmm.
very moment, and you scared as shit to even go to sleep, you know? And so no matter, you know, if you gay or straight, he loved us all. And the book of James, it says, James 411. 411 used to be the information phone number for the y'all that's young. So 411, James 411. There is only one lawgiver, and that is God. Y'all shall not judge your brothers and sisters. You are to love your brothers and sisters. And that's who we all are to each other spiritually. So, and that has kept me knowing that despite what I like sexually, that same God that let my mom and daddy have sex out of wedlock and make me
Mhm.
is the same God that loves every single one of us, even the married folks that be sinning.
That
Cause he knew who you was before you knew who you was.
Hello.
part.
Knew exactly what it was going to be. And I say this to the church folks. You cannot tell God when you had your child, oh, this one's going to be a gay. Can you give me a refund? No, baby, ain't no refunds on it. That's your child. That's what he's going to be. You better love on him. You better protect on him because it's just like having a chick that'll get pregnant, except he going to come back with worse than a pregnancy. Okay?
We're gonna leave it at that because I don't even want to say nothing after that. You just gave us two verses, and yes, you spit it, and that's what it's gonna be. So, Zay, you want to go ahead and play his music? That's all. I ain't got nothing else to
Play
say.
no comment. No comment. That's it.
No,
For them hater foes.
yeah, that's
No comment.
and that's we gonna end with that and his music at that. So definitely, y'all already know. My name is Regina. I am the host of this network, and I have my co-host King Zai down there, which he had brought Smokey to us. And I love you. Thank you
I
for
love you
coming
too, Regina. This was dope.
and expressing yourself and giving us you. And I really appreciate it. It's a
For
pleasure.
sure, for sure. Thank you guys for having me so much. For real, for real. I appreciate it.
And anytime you want to come on, you got it.
For sure, for sure. Whenever y'all want me back, I'll definitely be back. I have a whole mouthful for y'all.
Definitely, we can get it popping. That's
Oh, you most definitely coming back. You just don't know. You stuck with us. Ain't no way around it.
yeah. I'm loving it.
So
And I
I am King God. I'm an A&R podcaster, content creator. I partner with a brand called Genuine Vibes Only. If you're not genuine, stay from around me. I'm an actor as well. Be you, be true, be positive. I'm not telling you not to have a voice, just know when to use it. Not everything in life deserves a response. You're more than enough. Hashtag stay muted. I want to see us all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And the marathon most definitely continues. Let's get into it. There's no comment. That's the official video, right?
Yeah, that's official video. I'm ready for my fucking on
got
I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. Cause he still got a buzz, cause he spike me, bitch. Heard him all, couldn't ride like this. Get money like a shipper, make it pop like this. Said he wanna ride the pony, make him ride that dick. Getting money from a tipper, make him ride that dick. I'm getting money, dick spinner, make him spin that shit. I am the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. Prima donna, couldn't rock like this. Couldn't bang it in the club, couldn't bop like this. Prima donna, couldn't rock like this. Couldn't bang it in the club, couldn't bop like this. Could you rock like this? Say you bad, couldn't rock like this. Wanna rock like this? Say you bad, couldn't rock like this.
You can fast forward this.
got the shiny ass jacket, like a light skin drink, braids. I'm just saying, like,
Remake.
I love you, my nigga. Yeah, I love you too, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I'm a fucking sex symbol, keep these niggas dick stiff. Riding high in the form while these niggas pop shit. All these dogs in the room, I'ma walk that bitch. If that bitch is boss hit, cause I taught that bitch. Big bank, take little bank, I bought you, bitch. Don't ever try to pull rank, I taught you, bitch. Molly wop, dog walk you, bitch. Molly wop, dog walk you, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. Prima donna, couldn't rock like this. Couldn't bang it in the club, couldn't bop like this. Prima donna, couldn't rock like this. Couldn't bang it in the club, couldn't bop like this. Could you rock like this? Say you bad, couldn't rock like this. Wanna rock like this? Say you bad, couldn't rock like this. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. Really still got a buzz, couldn't fight me, bitch. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like me, bitch. Really still got a buzz, couldn't fight me, bitch.